Hello! Thanks for stopping by at my kitchen. Today I have a wonderful local fish and I wanted to show you what it looks like. Alright, so I have a lane snapper. These are very common here in Florida and I got a really fresh one today and I can't wait to show you how I cook this. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do with my friend here. First, I'm gonna scale him because I wanna cook it with the skin. I wanna make a nice crispy skin and then I'm gonna pan sear it skin side down and we're gonna make a very easy Beurre Blanc sauce, otherwise known as white butter sauce in English, and then we'll try the lane snapper and see how it tastes. Alright, so when we're scaling at home, we need a scaler. You can figure that out, I guess. And then you need a big plastic bag. So, big plastic bag, so the scales are gonna fly everywhere, and if you don't use a bag, it's gonna be a huge mess. For that reason, we're gonna use a plastic bag. So I'm gonna show you some quick scaling action here, real quick. Put it like this, head first, because you're scaling towards the head, and you scale. Alright, so my friend here has been scaled and has been washed in the sink so we can remove the scales. And I'm gonna give it a quick filleting treatment here. And this is done like this. I'm just gonna cut them real quick. If you like to see my video, which is a detailed tutorial on how to fillet fish, I am going to leave a link in the description of this video. Since we're gonna be cooking the fish with the skin, it's a good practice to score the fish skin just like this. Alright, so the fillet of the snapper has been scored and ready for cooking. So I can start working on the Beurre Blanc now. Okay, so we're going to use 8 ounces of white wine, and as you can see here, I have an 8-ounce cup, and I'm gonna just fill it up with white wine. You can use Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, or a Pinot Grigio for that. You can actually also use champagne. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do is put the wine in this pan, and I'm going to add a splash of white vinegar. After that, we need to fine dice a half shallot. The diced shallot goes in the wine, which should be bubbling by now. So now we need to evaporate that wine on gentle heat. Alright, so the next thing that we're gonna do is season the fish with salt and pepper. And don't forget to do that on the other side as well. My sauce is very close to being the consistency that I need, because if you can see, that wine has reduced to a fraction of what it originally was. So I'm just going to reduce it a little bit more, and then we're gonna make the butter emulsion. Alright, I'm gonna set it on the side a little bit. It's gonna evaporate a little more, and now it's time for the non-stick pan. While the pan is heating up, I'm going to chop some parsley for decoration. The next thing that I'm going to do is gently flour the fish. And we're gonna top the excess flour. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some butter in that pan, and I hope it's not too hot. Otherwise, my butter is gonna start getting, oh my God, it's too hot. It's too hot, but this is what it is. So, oh my God, the buttery, nutty smell. Okay, just gonna put that snapper in that butter. And if it starts to curl, you just press it down for a couple of seconds like this, and it's gonna set nice and flat. This is how you do snapper when you cook it with the skin, because otherwise it curls. I'm just gonna give it a couple of minutes and then I'm gonna check the skin because I don't want to burn it. Oh la la. I think it's time to flip the snapper. Let me see how it looks like. Ooh, golden brown. Let me show you this golden brown goodness. All right, so while the snapper is finishing cooking, I can start working on the Beurre Blanc, and I show you how I have a little bit of this. So we're gonna add some butter here, and we're gonna start whisking the butter. Maybe turn it burner on a little bit. I know it's a very gentle burner, and I'm just gonna start whisking that cold butter gently in the sauce. I'm just gonna reduce the heat on this a little bit. I think it needs just a couple of more minutes. I moved the snapper in the oven so I can start working on the sauce, because this burner is hotter. We just don't want to keep that pan on top of the fire, otherwise your butter emulsion will break. And this is what we're looking for, but I need to add some more butter, of course. And this is how the Beurre Blanc is done. You just whisk in that butter and try not to break the emulsion. And of course, we're going to add some extra butter until the desired consistency has been reached. All right, so my sauce is almost ready. And there is one final step. I gotta season it with salt and pepper to taste. But let's see that fish. How is the fish doing? Ooh la la. Here is the fish. Let me see if it's cooked. Ooh, the skin is nice and crispy. It looks cooked. Let me see that internal temperature. Oh la la, my fish is ready. Le fish is ready. This is very hot. Doesn't break. All right. Just going to finish the sauce, and we need to try the sauce to see how we did. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. A little bit more salt. Ooh. Oh my God, so delicious. I can't believe this. Tastes like shallots and butter. I think it's ready. C'est parfait. All right, everything is done. I'm just going to gently spoon some sauce around the fish, sprinkle some fresh parsley on top, and we are ready to try it. Okay, so I have a secret. I'm super hungry and I can't wait to try this. Let me get some paper towel here. Maybe some of that bread. Some of that delicious bread. And I need a butter knife. Okay, so the Lane snapper with the white butter sauce. Okay, let's see how we did with the Lane snapper. Oh my God, the fish is perfectly cooked. see. Get some of that sauce. Bon appetit. Wow, I love it. The Beurre Blanc reminds me a lot about piccata sauce. It has the sourness and the delicious flavor of a piccata sauce. Wow. Such a delicious snapper. I highly recommend it. Get some of that beautiful, delicious bread and try with the sauce. Very, very good. Oh my God. This is so delicious. Oh my God. Oh my God. You caught me cleaning the pan. Okay, so the kitchen is a disaster like usual. This was so savory and delicious. I can't believe how well it came out. Considering my last cooking video when I failed miserably to make a terrine foie gras. It came out absolutely horribly looking. It was delicious. I ate the whole thing and I'm definitely gonna make it again. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like the video, of course. And then I will see you in the next one.